I'm turning my volume up. I will turn y'all's volume up.
Oh god.
Yes, eating the darkness rock.
There.
And
now my stealth is a plus 23.
Greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads, and welcome back to our live game for Rise of the Runelords, Redux, which is us returning to it. So,
I still feel kind of bad about being the Redux team.
Everybody else is dead. We're all dead. I'm dead.
Magpie is not dead. Magpie is Magpie, and Magpie forever shall live.
Magpie is amazing!
Magpie is amazing.
I will live on in the hearts and minds of my admirers, but in truth, a very...
In truth, he died to
Did your shadow come back just to, like, stab you or something for leaving it or something?
Like, your shadow, you see your shadow on the wall?
It was dispersed. Thank you. It is also dead.
Yeah, you see it. It comes back as it comes back as a shadow revenant, and you see on the side of the wall before it kills you is it going like
scary.
What?
Yeah, I don't have the strength for that.
All right.
Aren't you Dex? You're Dex.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why a shadow would kill me in a couple rounds.
Duly noted.
Oh yeah, because they do strength damage.
So,
any of us, really.
Back to what we're talking about. We are going to do our announcements first, which means this is an adult podcast that sometimes features adults, that sometimes use adult language. You have been warned. As far as announcements, we have a giveaway here at the Inn of Planar Crossroads, and I have the book with me this time. It is this book right here, Rick and Morty 5E. So it's got Rick and Morty right there. Oops, where is it? There it is. Rick and Morty right there, looking at Tiamat, basically. So if you ever wanted to have Rick and Morty stuff go on that inside Tiamat, fighting Tiamat, then there you go. There you go. So
I think it'd be a fun gag campaign.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of people out there who will see that as much more than a gag campaign and see it as their forever, though.
That is fair. That is fair if they want to do that. We're going to give this away not this month, but next month. So at the end of next month, we want to let people have enough time to get in. We haven't done a giveaway in a while, so we want enough time for people to be able to subscribe or put in for on the Patreon, because it goes to a patron.
Speaking of Patreon, why don't I have any ranks in your guys' Discord?
What? You should.
Because they don't have anybody to run their Discord, Ross.
Yeah. We're a small, lowly channel.
Okay. But they had the Patreon bot. I thought they would have... Okay. Then again, the Patreon bot's still a mess in your server. So
yeah,
I gotta...
we might have to set it up or ask someone to set it up.
Yeah, well, I've got the Patreon bot that should give you your tier of stuff, but if it doesn't, then you're gonna have to. We will fix it. But you
Tommy's Discord stuff for the most part, anyway. This sort of stuff.
All right, that's behind the scenes stuff. As far as anything else, we're getting fairly close to 500. We will probably do something fun when we get to 500. I haven't decided what yet, but we will probably do something fun, or a giveaway of some kind. So, stay tuned for that. I think that's everything. Anything you want to say, Tommy, before we go?
I'm sure this is going to go live long after next week, but I guess I will say I am in fact not dead. My computer works. I am functional. I have technologies again, but again, like, I imagine this won't go live in the next 48 hours. So this SOS means nothing, and I've been alive this whole time. Yeah, no, not really. I'm just ready to punch a giant in the face.
Okay.
And so we shall.
And so we shall.
Indeed.
Also remember that all of the content that you see tonight has been brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have my mic unmuted to finally say that this time. I tried to say it so many times last session, but every time my mic was inadvertently muted.
Such a wholesome PBS ad.
That's right. Literally Adam's persona. Wholesome PBS ad.
I am a wholesome PBS ad in person. Oh no.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Let's get into this, okay? you guys, last time, or when last we left our heroes, they were discussing about how to best defend the town, and had kind of come to the conclusion that they were going to leave most of the defenses and most of the planning for the protection of the townsfolk to the mayor and the guards and the sheriff. So that's being done. Now they're discussing about going in and doing a night raid on the raiders, which means it's a preemptive raid of the raiders. So they raid the raiders.
Raidception has been achieved here at the Interplated Crossroads.
Bum, bum, bum. Blah. All right. What's happening? Don't everybody
I like
talk
the
at once.
plan of, if we have enough dark vision to go around, we go out and hit them now, wherever it is that they are, and try to just like thin out their numbers. And if it goes bad, we teleport back to Sandpoint and re-up and just kind of keep doing that over and
It
over.
is. We are allowed to change any minor things up until next session, right?
Right. Minor
Okay.
things.
Only minor things
Okay.
now. I can't change my class?
No.
Side note, I do
Okay.
have the teleport spell.
Exactly. So
If we want to just hop back, be like, oh, we are in Sandpoint.
Doesn't that require a D100 roll?
Yes, it does.
But
Excellent.
mostly, it's a pretty wide margin to fail, isn't it?
yeah, we would need like a 98 to 100 to be off target, considering like we have been in Sandpoint.
What do 3 zeros mean?
It means we fight the Sandpoint Devil and I punch it to death. And that's what it means.
Yeah, we're 10th level now. You can't chase us on a cart.
All right.
Well,
So that's the plan.
if we can do that and get back in time for me to re-up for a combat loadout, I'd be happy to go along. I have one, since I do infusions, I have all of mine basically can count as potions that I can hand to people.
So
Okay.
I should note I can't teleport a ton of people.
So we can only teleport the survivors.
Yeah.
How many is not a lot of people?
Me plus 3.
Okay.
So that means
1 per 3 caster level.
Does that
Right.
include familiars?
It would include my familiar, I believe. So that
Yeah.
would...
I do have Dimension Door as one of my 4th level spells.
Which gets us far away.
Yeah. Once again, I mean, that is something I can do. I'm pretty certain Dimension
Right.
Door is just a portal for a set amount of time, if I remember the spell correctly. I'm quickly pulling up the SRD because I must be
Don't
honest. I'm
worry,
not the
I too
greatest
have
at them.
Dimension Door.
And that gets us like 500-600
800
feet. 800 feet.
For me,
Yeah.
at least.
Mine's probably just a little bit below because I am only caster level 9, sadly.
Yeah.
However,
So yours would be
I have,
760.
although I have 5 castings of it per day, so
Yeah.
So we just cast all 5 and we'll get there.
yeah, yeah. Oh crap, we're dying. Okay, yeah, long range casting.
Just leap
Yeah,
from
because you get
5.
760 per cast, so that's pretty good.
As I told Tommy, yes, I understand that not by going the spell thief probably isn't the most optimal way to build an arcane trickster, but sorcerers get just so many spell slots.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
they do.
So,
You know,
Small spells.
play to their strength.
Yeah.
So we can teleport, and then if that fails, a bunch of people here can Mario warp pipe out of the area.
Pretty much.
so
And there's nothing saying that everybody else couldn't just like hoof it.
Yes, run.
well, let's make sure we understand the distance and context so that we can get a better understanding.
Okay.
Our flyer, Boldrago, he flew here from where they were in probably, I guess, 2 hours.
I'm gonna have to retcon, by the way. He didn't cast fly, he cast
Guess
overland fly.
flight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Because otherwise he had a minute of flight.
Okay. Fair enough.
So that's 40 fly speed for 10 hours.
40 fly speed for 10 hours. Okay, we're estimating
But you
here.
can hustle.
Okay,
That's the
so
whole thing.
it took about, without having to delve into game slowing maths, about 2 hours from where they were. Now, that may not be where they are now, but that's where they were. Which means hoofing it would take longer.
Yeah, I will hide in the woods. It'll be fine.
It's not the worst idea.
And it is currently about... you guys get up, and you talk to Quink, and then you came back and talked for a couple hours. It's probably around noon. No, it's probably around 1.
And we are expecting the Giants to reach Sandpoint by tonight at the earliest. Is that correct?
Tonight at the earliest, tomorrow noon at the latest.
Okay.
So you at the most you have about 24 hours at the most.
If we hit them in the night, depending on how the raid goes, they'll either pick up right then and start heading to Sandpoint, or they'll, whenever they wake up, they'll notice that a chunk of them that's murdered.
That'll
Yeah,
probably
that's
depend on
fair.
how quiet y'all are.
Yeah, this is probably not very.
Nope, this is not that party.
I feel like anytime Egor hits anything with that barbell of weights, it just like clang.
Yeah. It's not a quiet weapon.
All right.
We got to decide how this is going to work, because if a group goes forward to hit them, it's going to have to include Runemane if y'all are going to get there and get back quickly.
Right.
Otherwise, we're splitting the party, which is not the worst thing ever.
But not
And I should be survivable in combat, but if I have time to make some mundane alchemical items and prep for battle, I have some neater toys in the toolbox.
Yeah, Jason has a point. So on that note, I imagine what we do, if it's Runemane +3, and we give it that Kellery is going to stay behind and whip up some toys for us, I don't think it looks the worst to go Runemane, Skoros, Egor. I think Egor counts as less, though, also for the purpose of
I
teleportation.
counted like half.
So him and a
And then
familiar.
Him and my Falcon, 2 small creatures, become 1 medium. And then, I forget Ross's character's name, but Ross.
Willton.
Willton, yes, that's right.
Willton.
Willton. And we'll all, that seems like the best idea, if, like, basically 2 people have to stay behind.
Is Runemane leaving behind his familiar or no?
I don't think Runemane has to. I think a tiny creature can just ride in your inventory. I could be wrong.
If he,
He just holds his breath, jumps in my handy haversack.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, I guess. No, I'm not going to do that. I
I think
can't give you
if it's
suggestions.
on your person, I think you can bring it.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
yeah, but on that note, is that familiar is the valet, right?
Yes.
If it were to stay behind with Kellery, could it not theoretically help him do alchemy stuff?
Spitting out them 8 and others.
I mean, that's also fair. It could.
'Cause I don't think bringing a Zhao in to fight giants is really going to tip the odds in our favor.
Oh, and it wasn't going to fight anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just saying. He plays chess with people. He's not fit for combat.
He's fit for strategizing. We should ask the monkey. We should ask the monkey. Monkey, how do we do this?
Oh, we need to We need to clarify, Levi. Am I running your monkey, or are you running your monkey?
I've been running my monkey, but if you think it fits too well with how it's been going, you can run the monkey as well.
No, it's either way. We can run it either way. So, I was just trying to clarify.
Yeah.
You can play my bird.
Wait, no GMPCing, no GMPCing.
There's a fine line between GMPC and GM
And being a sparrow.
Yeah. On the note of starry birds, I do plan on playing my falcon in combat because she's mostly combat prepped. It's not a war cat, so I'm a little nervous, but I think we can get there. I don't know.
It's probably a pretty high AC.
Everything.
Hey, this
things.
sounds perfectly good. You know, the two flyers go after each other, the dragon and your birdie. And, yeah. Chicken wings, anyone?
Ha 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 ha.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I do like the plan of Zhao staying back with Kellery.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if I get cranking now, let's see what I can make and how quick.
Okay.
Sound reasonable?
Okay.
We have the ballet with Kellery, and then Egor, Skoros, Runemane, and
Willton and my auspice.
oh yeah. Well then no, because that would still be him plus 2. As the animal companion me would count as 1.
Right.
Yeah, and I can have 3 additional. So I
Yeah.
can do 4 total.
So it would be you, me, and the bird, Skoros. So one more is our 4.
Right.
Which
I
would be
mean,
Willton.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
you're
about
right.
to
It's
say-
Willton or...
Actually, I think that actually is not correct. Not to immediately turn
What?
everything into crunching the stuff, but I think 1 additional person per 3 caster levels means... Oh, no, never mind. That's right. I lied. Math is hard. Don't mind me. Alex has to find something to do, I suppose.
What? I can fly.
Fair enough. You get there. You got this.
I mean, he's already floating, so
I mean, I can also use my dimensional doors if we need that in order to just like conserve stuff. Like, I would not hide the fact that I do have some teleportation abilities.
Mm.
I mean, you're talking about going back, right? Because you're
Oh,
not
yeah,
going to
so
be
we're
able to
gonna walk
teleport.
there.
I mean-
you cannot. Yeah, you cannot teleport there because you don't know where they are.
Right. You're right. Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, I suppose Willerton would have to lead us out to it.
Yeah, we just have to follow the flying octopus monster.
The flying octopus? What?
That's how Boldrago was described, flying with his robes going
Yeah,
like
he
a
flies
jellyfish.
like a weird jellyfish man.
I just... Well,
Yes,
Tom
you
doesn't...
just missed it.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's weird. I did miss that. So I was
Yeah.
about to say, I'm pretty certain I'm just, like, wearing an overcoat.
Hmm.
I don't think I look like a...
Sorry, not Willerton. Boldrago
Yeah.
flies like a jellyfish.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys have seen the character art. I'm just, like, wearing, like, a fur coat.
Right, we're talking
normal
about
adventure
Alex's.
clothes. Yeah, but they said my name and I got confused and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I got.
Names are hard.
I did bad
Names are
wrong.
very hard.
I did bad wrong. Name not good.
Bad, wrong, name not good.
Names are hard.
all right then. Are we at a consensus that everybody except Kellery is going, and one of the familiars is not going?
Works for
Yep.
me.
I'm good with it.
Okay.
Okay, when y'all are ready to leave, I'll hand out what goodies I have.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do we also want to fabricate that catapult here if we're doing that, or the parts for it, anyways?
Well, wait. Are we doing the catapult or are we just doing the dimension door up?
The
Oh,
big
yeah.
door up is much faster.
do the dimension door. Okay, yeah, no, sure, fine, never mind.
I'll keep those 5th level slots for Walls of Force and teleports.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that's a better idea.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
kind of now realizing how much I be in the darkness want to change out Alter Self for Dark Vision, but I feel like that'd be meta at this point. That's not.
Well,
Don't
you already
worry.
did your stuff for the day, so it would be meta.
Yeah.
Normally I carry torches, but everybody's so worried about being seen.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, it's my job to not be seen. That's why I'm so concerned about it.
So, that means that everyone except Kellery is out of town, which means we will do this. I'll paste everybody's tokens here, and then we'll just move you guys out of town. Right over here. Kellery will be... Are you cooking your stuff at Quink's or at the... or at the inn?
Wherever they're happier with, but at either place I'll have my wagon nearby because I have a full alchemist lab in the wagon. So full +2.
I was gonna say you could honestly you could probably set up in the glassworks if you really wanted to.
You know, no one's using the glassworks. If you guys would like to do that, you're
There
about to
might
help defend the town, so the officials aren't against it.
I don't know if there'd be anything in the glassworks that would help you, but it would definitely be a lot of open space with work tables.
Yeah.
There's probably a set of double doors you could walk your wagon into.
Yeah, because I'd like to keep it as safe as you want. Tell me, number 20 is the glassworks, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have you at the glassworks.
Okay.
Everybody else is currently outside in the river, but other than that, we will move them to a separate map.
I was gonna ask why we were in the river.
Wait
till I'm here.
You needed.
You must take a bath before you go into battle. You have to clean yourself of all
You must
your-
clean yourself in the ice-cold February river, the Callistril River. This
And for
Bracing.
future reference, everyone can have a horse for the ride over.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, that's where my announcement cards were. They were where they were supposed to be.
Every 2 hours, the horse vanishes, and we have to. The horses vanish, and I have to snap them out. But
Yeah,
Okay,
he just
okay.
calls for us all to dismount and we get off.
Too bad there isn't a way for you to like siphon spells off of me.
You kids and your shared spell slots.
Kids, we're allowing third-party stuff, so I mean, at some point.
this mount spell is actually from a pair of gloves that lets me have unlimited mount casts a day, so we're good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Custom
Oh,
made
yeah.
item.
Yeah, it's just convenient.
Fair enough.
That's a good deal faster.
Everybody on the forest?
No.
Wrong
You
thing.
should be soon, then.
Okay, so let's still looking at there.
There we
Ooh,
go.
transition.
Well,
Transition!
Well, when it was Sandpoint, and then it starts poofing away, it's like,
Yep. If you guys don't succeed, Sandpoint might just poof away. Who knows?
that's that'd be bad.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I need to tell y'all what I'm sending with you.
Oh yeah.
Be good.
What are our goodies?
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to label every bottle.
What's this potion do? Whee!
He just sits there in nice, pretty writing, labeling every single one.
Santa Kellery.
Okay, so 5 cure light wounds.
Ooh. Is that just like one to each of us, or?
Looks like.
Yeah, I was just
Divided
going-
as needed.
Yeah. I have 1 dose of True Strike, 1 dose of Shield, 1 dose of Adhesive Spittle, so you spit a Tanglefoot bag.
You've been talking to goblins.
Adhesive Spittle is a great extract.
It is indeed.
I actually used it this Sunday to blind an old woman.
No.
Now you say that like it was. I just did that this Sunday to blind an old woman, like you did that this Sunday to yeah.
It's weird days in Canada.
That's just. It would be like, saying, "Oh, Canada," but. Okay, I don't know that it's going to help anyone, but one of the ones I did have listed was, okay, so one True Strike, 1 Shield, 1 Adhesive Spittle, 1 Monkey Fish.
I mean, that spells real
I mean,
good.
we could climb a tree.
Yeah.
And 1 Enlarged Person.
No, I would like this, yes.
And now I get to my level 2 extracts.
Ooh.
All the extracts.
Blur,
He is a potion
Levitate.
shop walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't, each one of these is locked until it's used, or I discard it. So
Please don't discard them. I'm sure they didn't need those potions. It'd be fine. We're
Yeah.
drinking pure
Oh, this should be useful. Well,
yeah,
well,
I
this should be
really do
useful.
need this slot for something else.
Oh my
so-
god! Pass me a healing potion. Meanwhile, I could really use this slot.
Blur, Levitate, Cat's Grace, See Invisibility, Dark Vision Singular, and a Potion of Invisibility.
Forgive me for that yawn.
And then I have a Communal Dark Vision, a Displacement, and a Protection from Energy.
Okay. We asked Skoros to take the Cat's Grace potion, given that it's 2 more than his belt is. And I wouldn't mind a blur or a displacement.
I got a haste, and let me check. I got a haste, and that's my major one. That's probably my best buff
Right.
that I got.
As far as those potions go, though.
Yeah. So, anyone who wants any of them, take them, drink them when you need them. And if you're running wildly from the field, try to drink them as you go.
Fair enough.
You guys
would
just
think
start
this-
chugging potions, and I'm like, okay, you're putting a bunch in there. Make some rolls for how your stomach feels about that.
Well,
You puke rainbows. It gets everywhere.
Make sure you drink several and then the adhesive spittle.
yeah.
It all stays down.
Decent.
Oh no! But if it all stayed down and you had adhesive spill on the bottom and you tried to and your body and it was still down in the esophagus, so you were and this big old bubble of bile just comes up and it goes right back down because of the adhesive spittle. Oh, that would just be torture.
You never swallowed your own puke before?
You're about
But
to.
it keeps coming back up and down and up and down and up.
Trapped in this nightmarish Groundhog's Day of regurgitation.
It kind of sounds like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the Cat's Grace and the Displacement. The shield looks kind of good, but I don't know what Egor's AC is.
It's not amazing.
Yeah, mine didn't either.
What is your AC?
My armor class. Where's my character sheet? Character sheet. It's time to fight a giant. Character sheet. Come here.
How to fight a giant?
Hop. So I'm planning on using Bodyguard and Aid and Others to keep my armor class relevant. With my Falcon friend, without it, it's a 23.
Mine is also a 23.
Okay, so you probably take the shield one.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much. I will write this somewhere.
probably
Cool.
gonna like chug both of them as the combat starts.
So, just so I
If
know,
you're expecting into trouble and you need a boost, just let me know, Skoros. You too, Egor. If you are, I presume you to be a man who prefers to fight close and personal.
Well, you cannot fight for far away. I
I just
suppose I could
chuckle.
throw kettlebell at them, but I only have like 3 of those.
I need them for my act.
Like much of a thrower.
Mostly used for juggling. It's not so good for killing giants.
But you can trip them, don't you know? The higher they are, the harder they fall. They got all their mass. It just
Egor
goes.
knows this well.
I mean, after all, you're so small, you never worry about falling. Imagine how scared they are of it.
Egor has never fallen before. Egor has only ever done push-ups.
so just so we're clear, is everybody riding, or some people flying, or what's happening?
I'll fly.
Skoros is riding. We'll have the Falcon just kind of nebulously above us until combat starts, basically.
Okay.
I am on a horse.
Kellery, am I also getting that enlarged person extract off of you?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Basically, I let you know what I had available. You want it, you take it.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Enlarged person, not enlarged person.
I mean, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to enlarge yourself.
Oh, I'm so enlarged.
So,
Uh,
you guys leave Kellery behind after having an early, well, technically a late Christmas, because it's February, or Callistril, for those keeping track. And it is a cold night. Even Egor, with all of his muscle and glisten and heat, he's a little chill. But it only makes his nips perkier. So you guys continue to ride off, and Boldrago, he starts to fly in his in his jellyfish-like kind of way, with the form of his his robe, moving. It's gotten dark, so you can't see up the dress. So there you go.
Hey, they got dark vision.
Hey! So,
What is the duration on the dark vision spell, also? Is that hours per level?
Stand by.
I think it's minutes.
Come on.
minutes.
The sad thing is I need more space even now. More.
Well,
1
as
hour
he
per
looks
level.
that up, okay, 1 hour per level. Ooh, you guys got it for 10 hours then. So,
A pinch of dried carrot and an agate.
You.
So we're drinking rocks.
I had the single serve it says 2 hours on what I'm looking at, but let me double check the core RPG.
short answer is
Part of the
enough
difference will be
time.
whether you got it from Alchemist or whether you got it from Investigator, because you have different effective castings in those two.
Fair.
It has to be from the Investigator.
Well, as you guys straighten that out, you guys wanted to do a night raid, so I'm assuming you waited until evening. It would take a little while to get there, so you probably left around sunset so that you would still have some cover, but still be able to see enough to not have to worry about using your dark vision just yet. So we'll assume you guys did that. That means that by the time everybody starts flying and all the twilight is come to an end, you are getting to where Boldrago has said it is, or pretty close to where it is. He's been flying most of this time, and as Boldrago gets close, he starts to look around where they were. Make me perception checks if you would, as you guys are traveling.
Okay. It's been so long since I rolled a physical dice roll today.
To
Here we
clarify,
go.
are you guys traveling along the road to get to where you're going, or are you traveling through the woods on the mounts?
Whichever is more direct. Probably through the woods, actually, because there's giants out.
It will take longer through the woods
I'm a
on mounts.
Well,
So Skoros has a dirty 20.
Dirty
I also hit 30-20.
And Eye of the Sky has a 18.
Okay. So is this?
Boldrago over here with the magpie perception.
Yeah.
Don't call it that.
All right.
Oh my god, that is a 40, isn't it? Jesus.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. So, somebody rolled pretty well.
When you're a wisdom-based caster with perception as a class skill.
Mm-hmm.
Technically not, but I took the trait, so.
Ah, fair.
Ooh, that's not bad. No. Okay.
Did you take wisdom of the flesh as well?
Wisdom in the flesh is real good.
Was
You
that?
you can climb with how wise you are.
No,
Any
why would I
strength or-
climb?
You could swim with how wise you are.
Why would I swim?
You could acrobatics with how wise you are.
Why would I acrobatics?
You could ride horses with how wise you are.
Why would I ride horses?
You could pick locks with how wise you are.
You can pick lock? What? All right. All
Any
right.
strength or dexterity-based skill check with your wisdom, yeah.
Oh, any. Okay,
Mhm.
I see.
So you
No,
can
it's,
hide with your wisdom?
you choose
You
a
can.
strength or dexterity skill, and you can use your wisdom instead of the normal modifier.
Well, does
So
this,
stealth with your wisdom, yeah.
so just be a stealthy druid,
Yeah.
a shadow dancer druid, and you're set, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, when you become a huge whatever you become as a druid, you'll probably be closer to your own shadow, which doesn't count. But, like, you occupy more squares, so odds are you're closer to an area of dim light. So
All
it
right.
only works. Well, wham.
So you guys all are traveling along. Not many of you look around or anything, but as you're traveling, some of you start to hear rustling and things like that. And Boldrago, up above, you hear a... And you look up and you see that you have been seen by the dragon. You guys, along the road beside you, apparently the giants finished with the druids and have made their way further down, closer to Sandpoint. So you guys
Man,
are
those
starting to
druids-
meet in the middle. Well, I mean, when you consider how low level most NPCs are. Can't
Shaman is like
remember.
8th level!
Yep. Well, not to
There are
be...
like 12 giants.
yeah.
I mean, she should have killed at least 2 of them. Come on, she's a ranger. She's probably real good at hunting giants.
Who? Shalelu? Shalelu's only like 5th level.
She's got to be at least 6th.
No,
I've seen her stat block before.
Depends which book.
I
you look
have her stat block.
at. She levels up with every adventure.
No.
I have her stat block. It is 5.
No, okay. I just remember her being way higher level than the bugbears she's supposed to be, like, arch rivals with.
Well, he's only like CR3.
Yeah, but he's got, like, 2 hit dice or something. There's no reason she shouldn't have just murdered him.
Yeah, well, story. But that aside,
Yes, real story.
we are going to have you guys right here. Oops, shift, not control. And this will represent the road, because you guys said you were going to go in a forest, but you found them on the road. So, and they're somewhere in these woods. You can hear them, but you can definitely hear in the sky the dragon. Let me reveal the dragon, the large dragon to you.
Oh, it's only a large dragon.
Yeah, we're fine. We're so fine. Famous last words.
Like a young adult. We're only probably in trouble.
We're only probably in trouble. So,
Moderate trouble.
what this allows is you guys were able to not get surprised and find them before they made it to Sandpoint while you were gone. Or made it around Sandpoint while you were gone. So, no surprise round for them. And you actually have a chance to ferret some of them out before they can get to you. Possibly. We will see how this all goes down. But the first thing that we're going to need is initiative rolls.
Oh, yeah. Do we
Where-
have time to drink our potions before we roll at them? Like, do we see them before, like, combat?
Well, the dragon is initiating combat.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
So we
you
don't.
can, you
No.
can do it on your turn.
Gotcha.
We might not be in combat the first turn.
I understand.
Maybe.
Okay.
maybe. The dragon is really high up there.
He's
Oh,
like,
it's really high.
The dragon is really high.
Really high. He's blazing, you might say.
Adam, I have a meta question.
Okay.
A free action is taken at any point in time. Can I take it after a die is rolled? Because I don't have improved initiative, but improved initiative is a combat feat. If I would like to flex into it, can I flex into it after the d20 hits, or do I have to decide before?
I'd say you can do after.
Okay, sweet. I will flex into improved initiative then.
Yeah, why not?
Egor!
Yeah,
And Boldrago, jeez.
Hey, you beat me.
Yeah.
yeah. By modifier alone, I rolled a 1.
Jeez, why is my name? Why am my caps locked?
How do we yell, man?
I'm gonna
Why are you yelling?
I'm
add
not
turn.
yelling is the strange part.
And I'll put these guys on their own thing with a marker. Alright. So as you guys sort that out, I gotta get you guys turns, I guess, since nobody put stuff in there.
Sorry.
Objects and tokens.
I did.
I also can't select my token. Oh, wait, yeah, I can.
Your
No,
bird
wait,
will
no,
move
I
on
can't.
your
I can
turn.
I can only select my Falcon's token. I cannot select my token.
Why, Tommy? What'd you do?
I don't know, Adam. I'm not the GM. I just set up the roll point.
Can everybody move theirs?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me
I
go
have
over to
never seen a
Skoros.
15.04 as a initiative before, but hey,
It does
Every
that to
little
beat
bit
tiebreakers.
helps.
It adds the modifier in there to it's like a tie-breaking mechanic.
Skoros is huge!
Oh, no, please, I'm dex-based. Don't do that to me.
Alright. Now, are you good?
I'm not bad. Actually, I'm not. I lied. I still can't select the token.
I have you as being able to be in control of it. That's weird. Alright, so we will delete that. Again,
By me.
come here, edit. All players' journals can be edited and controlled by Tommy Gaddy.
Oh my god.
It's a
that's
Tommy Gaddy. There. See if you can move it.
Well, where am I? I must scroll out. I have misplaced myself. I scrolled out too far and now I've misplaced the whole board. Everything is horrendous. I'm getting there. Hang on. Gotta find me.
You're so big again.
It's so
Yeah, let's
big.
see. I
It's a
don't see
large boy. You're gargantuan.
So
You
when I
are.
zoom out, I don't know why that's happening. When I zoom out on a Roll20 zoom in and out feature, I just get a much smaller version of the board. Now I can't even. What? Why you do this? I'm gonna zoom in a little. Maybe that will unbrick it. Where am I?
Why you suck so much?
I don't know, man. I do not have an answer for you. Only witty report. I
I
can only
wish
see,
I could tell you.
I actually only see like a fraction of the board now from what I used to. Refresh.
Yeah, what you doing?
It's a fine question.
He's fixing it. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He's fixing it.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry
You're
about
being on my
it.
side in my time of trouble.
In my time of
Not
trouble,
for you an egg
Mother
with this trouble
Mary comes
Yes,
to
Danny
me.
DeVito. Yes, you may.
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Don't let it be. Refresh the page.
Refresh the page.
Refresh
Okay,
the page,
I should be
refresh
good.
the
I can see.
page.
Oh my god, I am giant. And I still don't have control of myself.
Well, we knew that for a long time, Tommy.
Why? Why is Boldrago Naruto running in his initiative check? I just realized this.
What? What do you mean?
With the
Because
two?
in your border, for your initiative check, you've got like a little man Naruto running.
Nah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So what?
It's his
What?
flying symbol. To indicate
I'm
he is
flying.
Oh, okay.
No, not on your icon. In the chat window, you have a little Naruto running man.
Oh, that's because he
no.
rolled initiative in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
It's because I'm better than you all.
I think that just makes you a weeb.
Your point being?
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
And Adam, thank you for going with the Beatles theme for that. For
Mhm.
those of us who have a wider selection of musical
Yeah.
memories.
Gotta go for the classics.
I'm okay.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not
Are
gonna say
you
it.
happy? I have vinyl of it.
Nice. I like vinyl.
Nice.
Oh, the dragon has a name, guys. Its name is Longtooth. We're gonna kill something with a name.
Sure you are.
Well, I mean,
It should have a name.
what's wrong with that?
Oh, that's just weird. I still don't have my token. I have only Birdie.
Alright, well, you're just gonna have to
Only
ping
Birdie.
where
I
you
have
want to
only
move
little
then.
Birdie.
Can you copy the bird token then, so you can use a second bird token? I don't know.
I'm two birds. That is what I have brought to your party.
Two birds with one stone. Delete. We are going to do that. Copy.
Give him a symbol thing
Paste.
to differentiate them, or
Yes,
give him a
yes,
name tag or something.
Here, we'll do this
Something-
one as a premonition. How about that? Wah!
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's
I have faith in me. I don't need your faith.
Alright, now we need something different, because that's what I use to indicate dead characters.
So I'll do like green dot.
Green dot. Green dot. What's that secret you're keeping? Okay. Alright. Finish up the initiative after I've been helping Tommy with his stuff.
I know.
Man, ooh.
the life of a GM.
Yeah.
But they should really like give this as an option to have the players being able to add initiatives and stuff,
Mhm.
tokens and such.
Yeah. I mean, if you trust your players enough to play with them, you should
Yeah.
maybe trust them enough to add their
Yeah,
initiative.
what was that? What was that, Alex?
No, I mean it's just like
Yeah.
yeah. Like it should be an option to have it turned on or off, because sometimes we play with pickup groups and then it's like,
Trust is cool and all, but like, let me add the initiative.
yeah. But I'll handle all of this stuff so you can't screw things up. Actually, one thing they have on what is it, map tool is that you can freeze the tokens so that you can only move during your initiative.
That's sweet.
That's pretty
Oh.
cool.
Mhm.
I mean, that just
Brasut,
yeah.
what was your initiative? Because it didn't put it in there.
I think he had a 26.
26.
Okay.
I
26.
was trying to build a character at one point in this, and it really annoyed me. So I just have a Mythweaver sheet.
Fair enough. Alright, I think that's every... Oh, no, I gotta add more bad guys into the initiative. Hold on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dragon got a 9.
Good.
Says the
Still
guy who
better
got
than
a
me,
2.
Higher than you and me.
Ooh, those are fast. Okay. Oh, it's not in here. It's in the internet. All right. Something else was much faster. All right. Descending. Okay. Our battle begins with a roar from the dragon. And it tries to begin its descent on its turn. However, Brasut is quick to react. So, Runemane, what do you want to do?
Okay.
Before
So-
we go a whole lot further, I have a 23 and I'm not on the issue. I know, I'm horrible.
Okay. So the thing is, I'm thinking, like, I'm debating between holding my initiative and just right now taking the teleport on Dragonland, the 2 marshals.
Do it. I'm ready for this.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Hey, Egor, you ready for this?
Igor has yet to comprehend that there is a battle happening.
Yes.
Igor is juggling his
Okay.
kettlebells.
This is.
I'm so bored of walking through the wood.
Don't worry, Brasut will make it interesting. Move action. Swift action. Featherfall.
Please.
And standard action.
Okay. Can you touch... You
Oh, wait.
gotta touch them, don't
Oh,
you?
no, I see your point. Okay, right, because that's the wrong person. So what's gonna need to happen here is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna, just in case anything happens, featherfall everyone. Because I can. And then I will tell you, I'll be like, Skoros, here! And then hold my action for when Skoros touches me to teleport.
Okay, gotcha.
By teleport, I mean dimensional door, to be specific.
Okay.
Oh, Egor feels so light and floaty.
Okay, so I think it passes to me now.
Yep.
Okay, so as a
So let's...
swift action,
So he's done. Let me make sure that this does not move. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Okay, it's close enough for you guys to see, so that I will add them to the token layer. Layer. Token layer. Token layer.
Oh, why is there bears?
Yeah, we got druids.
Five,
Yeah, those are druids.
20,
and there's something horrible going on outside.
22. Hold on, I'm miscounting. 5, 10. Oh wait, we got a grid. Never mind. Why am I doing that?
You have a measuring tool as well.
Yeah, where'd it go? They changed things.
Yeah, it's the circle with the measuring stick pointing out of it.
Okay. So, whoops. Right there. And we're going to move this one right there. So, you guys hear coming, not there, there. You guys hear coming through the woods with a growl also bears. Now, Skoros can move.
Now Skoros' turn is... Okay, so as a swift action, I will flex into Improving Greater Grapple. As a move action... Oh, actually... Are the horses combat trained, Levi?
If it's the mount spell, they aren't.
Yeah, nah.
The
Okay.
pleb horses.
They're
horses.
gonna run away.
But it's a matter of can I control it in combat. And I have one rank in ride in case I needed to flex into Spirited Charge. So the ride check is 15, 16, 19, which is enough to beat it. So Falcon's gonna do a dive down to be next to Brasut. Skoros will move both of us within 5 feet. So we are within touch range.
Both of
Okay.
you? Okay.
I don't have to touch both of them. They just have to be touching.
Okay.
So like, if I tap you and you tap Bird, if I tap Bird and you Bird tap you,
Gotcha. We just need a hand-holding circle of friendship.
yeah.
So
And
Bras,
I'll put a hand on Egor's shoulder.
so
Are
Brasut,
we doing it? Egor has never traveled by magic before.
No, it's not Vroom. It's before. Or
before
Oh, Egor is very high.
He's not
Egor did not know he was afraid of heights until now.
and you get to be afraid of heights for a while.
Yes, we do. How high
That-
off the ground now are we? Also,
You guys are teleporting up to the dragon.
Yep.
How? Let me see. How far can you do that?
800
I can
feet?
teleport 800 feet.
Yeah, for fun's sake, we'll say that you just get there.
oh good.
And then how high up is it for
For what?
roughly? Like for like Featherfall, how long it lasts and us falling.
Oh, like when you guys are falling? That goes into terminal velocity and stuff like that. Featherfall lasts how long?
We can fall 600 feet.
Okay, then
Is
you're
what it
fine.
turns into.
Well, no, you're not fine because you're like 750 feet into the air. So
Okay, but I have time to cast another Featherfall.
yeah,
We can take 15 d6 of fall damage at level 10,
And that's
right?
true.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, I probably should.
Boots of Cat. I will only take 15 points of damage.
There you go, boom.
I do not have Boots of Cat. I lied.
I lie.
So then
I
as
am
we
horrible.
take...
Actually, I
person.
have time to cast Fly in the middle of the air.
Awesome, good. Just as long as we don't become road pizza is basically the idea here.
We have
Okay.
like 10 rounds before we splat. We have plenty of time.
No us.
Okay.
So then as
So
we
that
begin
is-
to fall...
Same difference, yes.
The dragon is presently flat-footed because the dragon hasn't moved yet in the initiative, so its dexterity is removed from its CMD. As I go to fall into it, Skoros is gonna just try to reach out and grab the thing, and that's the first combat on my Brawler, the character I'm not super comfortable with playing yet. Let's grapple a dragon while it is flying. With a Dan Bong and the Brawling Enchantment on my armor is a big number, so I add all told, can't math, 15, 21, 25 after going into Greater Grapple, so then it comes down to rolling acrobatics and landing on your feet. Can't math. Math is hard.
Okay.
30
You're not gonna fall in a single round.
No. This is grappling dragon first.
Right.
Yeah.
It will take. You guys will reach the ground next round.
Right.
No,
We're
no,
not
no.
trying to reach the ground. We're
No,
trying to
no.
land on the
We
dragon.
fall 60 feet per round from here.
And I
Right.
still have a
Oh,
standard
yes.
action. And
So-
left
So we
to-
have a minute.
Yeah.
You have a long time to get down. It's gonna be interesting to see if you can hold on to this grapple.
Yeah. It's 43 over his CMD. With minus the dexterity because he's flat-footed.
Minus dex, and you are including any negatives that would come from him being large and you being medium.
There are no negatives, he just has a buff to his CMD.
Okay, which is
Which is baked into his stats.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yes,
Mhm.
that's correct. Different thing. All right. Yeah, you're able to grab its wings and you both start falling.
Okay, so it should still be able to fly at the moment. Let me see what I can do with greater grapple really fast. I forget how it works. I don't want greater disarm. I want a greater grapple, nerd. There we go. Anything the grapples move action. 2000 makes 2 grapple checks each round. Okay, so does nothing at the moment. And I suppose that is my turn. Falcon will end up 10 feet away from me. Yeah.
Okay. That is fair. Does your and this gives the this gives Longtooth this gives Longtooth just the grappled condition, is that correct?
Yeah. You just grappled.
Okay. All right then. Now, anything else?
Do we have hero points?
You have 1 hero point from creation.
Gotcha. And that's the only one I'll have the whole campaign, or do they refresh at level again?
We'll see about refreshing at each level.
Okay, fair enough.
I like that you asked before you did this.
Yeah. I don't want to just start vomiting my hero points out. That's all I got for now, though, yeah.
You should also move your token.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not used to having a token.
Let's move the dragon over here so we can keep it away from the other stuff that's going on. Well, no, it's fine where it is. Actually, it is.
Vroom vroom. I was like...
Zoom. That's my turn, Adam.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. Not 10 feet. The Falcon will end 5 feet away from me. Just kind of right behind me.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. All right. So this will be interesting. Aerial combat. It's Starfinder's space combat all over again.
Yeah, except we have more things to do than just yell at Kane.
Do it right.
Do literally anything correctly.
Rod, you're so bad. Why do we keep you around? Oh.
Shoot them right in front of us. 10 feet in front of us. Shoot them, Rod. They're right in front of us. Catch me.
I threw the gun to the ground and I beat him to death with my bare hands. Apparently that worked.
Yeah.
He literally is better if he turns the gun around at himself and uses the butt end as a club. All right. So that is that turn and that turn. That means we are to Ross.
Mm-hmm. So
left
they're
the
all
other casters behind.
They're all just up there fighting, right?
Right. And you got 2 bears coming down here.
I'm just gonna get off the horse. Can I get off the horse and move into the brush any? I'm not certain how much move making off a horse takes up.
If you just want to get off, I think it's a free move action to dismount properly.
Yes, like a DC 20 ride check to fast mount or dismount, yeah.
Yeah. So you can roll or you can mount use a move action apparently.
I'll use a move action, get down, and well, we're in combat, so I'll take an action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, increasing my move speed up to 60 for 9 minutes.
Okay, that will be helpful.
Yeah.
Because bears hate fast food.
Hey, I bet bears love fast food. I've seen them dig through dumpsters.
Kane, can you confirm this?
I mean, that food isn't very fast though. It's like dead slow.
Interesting. How the heck do I say that I...
But bears can run like 40 miles
I'm trying
an
to
hour.
figure out how to record how many spells I've used in Ultron. That's not what I intended, but okay.
An 81 on comprehend languages? Oh, okay, I see. I was being
I'm just trying to figure out
silly.
how to say that I've used one of these spells, but it's weird. I'll figure it out in a moment. I can...
Okay, is that all of your turn then?
That was...
A move?
Move action, standard. Free action, That's the shaman next to me, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna
He's
look
in
over
the air.
over to him. Well, I'm just gonna look over and say, "Hey, Starman, you know anything about bears?"
You can yell up to him because he's technically in the sky.
Yeah, he's soaring
Oh,
above the tree line.
So,
Well, I'm
oh
just
my
gonna-
goodness, you are literally
just
there
gonna-
by yourself.
oh yeah. So I'm just gonna like, get off the horse, kind of just buff myself a bit, look around. They, imbeciles, always leaving me behind. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Adam, one thing I forgot to say, it doesn't change anything, but my falcon moved less than half of its fly speed this turn and cannot fail the fly check to remain flying.
Okie dokie. I figured that was fine. Alright then. Let me see.
Just hoping a young red dragon adds less than 8.
Well, it's technically not his turn yet, because there's another individual that has yet to be seen.
Oh, good, the second one. I can only grapple one at a time, guys.
Dragon dose.
Yeah, the mother dragon is not here yet.
Oh, good.
Oh, that would be fun.
Just nesting dolls of age categories of dragons vomited
If,
out all
if
of
by
us.
fun you mean a desperately one-sided combat where we're turned into ash, then correct.
I got this.
Like I said. Oh, no. Alright. You don't see anyone yet, but you hear a large trumping and pushing aside of trees, and you hear a commanding voice say, "They have come to meet..." Well, let me see. Anybody speak giant?
Not
Yes.
You're not within earshot. You're hundreds of feet away.
Hey, you said
Jackson.
anyone.
Okay, well, I know you speak it for in the future. To be relevant, does Willton speak giant?
God darn it. Nope. I know common, draconic, elven, dwarven, halfling, goblin. Basically, I picked up what I thought would be the main races.
Okay,
Sort of things.
fair enough.
You know, the races one would hear as they just kind of like walk around.
So you hear, "Or not so knock, Willton," and that's about it. But you can tell it was a commanding voice, obviously
Is that,
from a giant.
is that enough to make me just kind of pause and go, oh god.
Yeah, it's probably enough to make you do that.
Poop.
Oh, darn.
Well, shucks. All right.
All hamburgers.
Shoot.
Oh no.
Oh no! Now it's Longtooth's turn, and you're down at its wings. From what you described, correct, Tommy?
It is one size category bigger than me, so technically speaking, it can breath weapon me. I have no means of stopping that, and there are no like facing rules, unfortunately, in Pathfinder. So where I grab him is kind of just flavor. So I imagine kind of wherever I fell was where I'm grabbing.
Okay. The goal was to fall. The goal was to get on him, right? So,
Basically, yeah, was just to tackle a dragon in the sky.
so
That's
you
as far
have.
as we've gotten. We will figure out the rest as the turns pan out.
So you guys would have teleported up above him and gone down onto him, which would mean you are on his back, which means
Okay.
yes, he can breath weapon you. But let me see. Where is everybody else positioned? In front of him.
Quickly, get off the cone, everyone.
More or
So-
less.
Do,
I can't move yet.
do free actions interrupt?
Free action only happens on your turn, and immediate action is the only action that can't happen, or that happens on not your turn.
Are you sure?
Pretty darn.
Okay. So here's what he can try and do. He's going to try and gain control of the grapple.
Okay. So at the start of the thing, or no, never mind. That's on my turn. Go ahead. Hold feed.
Probably not. 33.
I think a 33 like just fails. My numbers are all over the place on this sheet because the Brawler also gets a buff to defend against the combat maneuver he's good at. So I have a 29 from that, and then plus... Yeah, no, that just fails. 29 plus 6, basically.
Okay. Let me see. So that's a main action. He is not featherfalled, correct? It is just y'all.
The dragon does not have Featherfall on it now.
But you are grappled to the dragon, so...
I don't think I have enough weight capacity to hold the dragon up.
Probably not.
So what he will do is attempt to fly higher.
Okay.
But it's weird, because if we do that, he's technically grappled, which means he can't really move. He can only fall.
Yeah, he can't... At this point, he would need to make a DC 10 fly check, which I imagine he can't fail, or he begins to fall, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll make the check just to make the check. And... I forgot how large the stat blocks were on Pathfinder after being in Open Legend.
Yeah, I bet.
Ooh, is that a difference?
Alright. He does make his fly check.
I figured he would.
So he continues to fly.
He's able to hover.
Alright. We'll leave it at that. Now, you hear... now Willton hears, after that loud... not necessarily cacophonous, but very commanding order from the individual, the giant individual somewhere, that there are giants on the move as they start to go tromp, 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 or trompety, tromp, tromp, and a trompety, tromp, tromp through the forest, and some of them start to come into view for you. Specifically, let me get them open. And token layer. There you go. And
This is where I'm glad that my specialty is illusions and hiding.
Yeah, dude,
and
you got this.
And I am an arcane trickster with a plus 23 to stealth. I am really glad I have at least that going for me right now.
there we go. That's all of them that moved to close enough for you to see moving through the woods. All right.
Just remember, Ross, you won't have to deal with a breath weapon.
Egor.
I mean, I'm pretty certain if one of those guys gets a full round on me, I'm just dead. But sure, I don't need to worry about the breath weapon.
Oh, you have evasion. Yeah, you wanted the breath weapon. That's fair. My bad. I've betrayed you.
No, I don't have evasion.
Oh, yeah, you're a sorcerer into it. That's right. I lied.
I only have one level of rogue, so I could then take improved sneak attack.
Gotcha.
All right, Egor. It is your turn.
Egor would like to rage as free action.
Okay.
Lands on back of dragon, both feet planted firmly on, well, not the ground, but on dragon. He breathes in deep. And exhales through mouth. Oh, like you would when about to lift very heavy weight.
Okay.
He shrugs the heavy barbell weapon from his shoulder, and it clank, 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 clank. As the weights rattle around on the barbell.
Here's hoping Egor remembered to pack a clip on the end of the barbell, or he's going to swing it once and we're going to have a bad time.
Roll for AoE damage! I really hope I have so many tabs open. What am I even looking at? Okay, I'm not sure if I should cold shot on his wings and we can just break his wings and be done with it, or if I should stick with the original plan of trying to smash him in the head.
I mean, I would smash in the head. I'm kind of confident in how long I can keep the dragon tied up, but like one false move, you know.
Fair enough. All right, I'll smash him in the head.
Okay.
Scramble up the neck of the dragon towards its skull, and he will position himself double-handed downswing onto face.
Okay.
And he will say, "Come to Egor, lesser bird."
All right.
Let's roll 3, because that would be very embarrassing.
Swings wide.
I did not.
All right. What's the result?
Is a 16 plus
A bunch?
17. So yeah, a bunch.
Enough.
It's over 30.
All right.
And he is grappled.
He does have a penalty to his armor class at the moment.
Indeed. This is a red dragon,
Yes.
so I'm guessing I shouldn't bother rolling the d6 fire damage.
No.
Oh, on the incredibly unlikely chance that this dragon fails a fortitude save, the dragon has to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
Against what?
My aura.
Oh. I didn't realize you were spooky. Neat.
Oh, don't you have to roll against his aura?
Oh, yeah. Technically,
Oh,
that
technically-
happens as part of an action.
Everybody needs to get a part of that. Yeah. So we will, after this round, we will make sure everybody rolls for Frightful Presence.
Okay, but the dragon needs to roll a fort save. He will most likely make.
What's the DC?
It's my constitution. 18, I think.
Yes, he makes it.
Okay. He's not fatigued on top of being grappled.
Boo on that.
8 plus 16 is 24. So that's like 90 fire damage. So I believe that's just 24 damage.
All right. Mm-hmm. 24.
Oh, that's 24, 27. This is a furious great axe.
Oh. This is not a furious great axe. This is a furious, barbell. It's all the roid rage. That's what it is. All right. So you scurry up there and you whack it. He's starting to turn his head to see who just landed on his back along with the other one, and you go right across the jaw, and he goes, oh. And he just does that for like a full second.
Yeah.
Oh. So.
Right in the mush.
Yeah, do you need those fort saves now, or those will saves rather?
It's we got Boldrago, and then yes.
Okay.
All right. I want to just sense motive these bears. Like, how are they? How are they? Do they seem aggressive towards me, or are they just running through the forest because, exercise?
They're frolicking.
Well, you're kind of flying, so they're not necessarily aggressive towards you, but you do see that they appear to be trained because they are going towards Willton.
Okay, but they're aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the hunt.
They're mean bears.
Yeah, they're mean bears.
All right.
Worse than teen bears. He's going to cast displacement on himself as he makes a big jellyfish splurt further up into the air.
Oh, okay. That sounded different than you described. So you kind of.
He does not leave any droplings.
So you waft higher into the air and cast displacement. Yeah. Duly noted.
So that'll be it.
All right. That brings us to the top of the rounds and our first break. So, what's going to happen? Will our adventurers be able to grapple this dragon to the ground? Will they fall to its frightful presence? And poor Willton is all down here by himself with all the other ground enemies. So we'll see
I'll
what
be
goes.
fine. I have invisibility.
Sure.
I have a high stealth.
Yeah.
I'll
It'll be
just need to
fine.
kite them ridiculously.
Yeah, I just hope that the bears can't smell you.
Mm.
To be
All right.
fair, I have a feeling if the bears were to attack me, it's just one impromptu sneak attack, Scorching Ray.
And remember, you can go back to Magnamar and buy deodorant to cheat scent.
Yeah,
if
too.
you know
I
where
do
to
have Dimension
shop.
Door. I always have I have my own get out of jail free card spell too.
Fair enough. All right. You'll have to tune in next time to find out what happens on Rise of the Runelord Redux, Episode 4. Until then, have a great day, God bless, and enjoy, and remember that all of this content has been made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. Bye.
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 Yeah, episode 4.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.